Hello all, just thought I'd do a quick little video today on body awareness, because if we're going to use our emotional guidance system to help direct our flow, figure out where we're funneling our energy, we got to be able to pick up on the cues, because our emotions will manifest in our body in a sensation. So I notice that the time spent in the body, like physically just noticing things about ourselves. Oh, my shoulder's sore today. Or I feel so light and free. Isn't a ton of time for a lot of people, or really at all for some. I know when I first started practicing all this, I could only kind of hang out and really notice sensation for just a few seconds. So as you kind of test drive these suggestions, don't be hard on yourself if you can only hang with it for just a second or two. You're creating new neural pathways the more that you practice it, and the more that you just become aware of it, the better it will get. It's like any muscle. You'll be exercising your brain muscle. So I like to start by just taking a couple deep breaths, noticing what it feels like when I expand my belly out like a big balloon when I take these deep breaths. And then after I usually try to take 3 to 5, I'll just try to notice, my butt in the chair and my shoes on my feet, or the softness of my socks, what the softness of this collar feels like on the back of my neck. And then just start kind of naming the qualities. My collar is soft on my skin. My right shoe is tied a little tighter than my left, and is pinching the top of my foot just a bit. My shirt is soft and kind of clingy. I can feel the static when I move in it. And maybe that's all you get. Maybe just those 2 or 3 little descriptions is all that you'll notice before, somebody needs a glass of water, or the buzzer on the dryer goes off, or, life calls in some way, shape, or form. And that's fine. You have to start somewhere. And as you start to become more body aware, as you have triggers that go off throughout the day and set off the emotion of, let's say, frustration or anger or happiness or joy, whatever it is, if you can just take a quick second and notice where that sits in your body, it's not going to happen 100% of the time. Don't pressure yourself to try to make this a 100% of the time thing, or you'll drive yourself absolutely crazy, and then you'll start the negative self-talk, and that's a terrible spiral to run down. So make it fun. Find some way of making it light and easy. It's really easy to know what anger feels like. It's really easy for most of us to know what frustration feels like. It's the tension in the back of your head. It's tightness in your jaw because you're clenching your teeth. Anger feels